Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. CBS Sports gives their NFL triplet ranking. The Bengals, Ocho, are number one, thanks to Joe Burrow, running back Chase Brown, and Jamar Chase. The Philadelphia Eagles are number two. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown. Baltimore Ravens are number three. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers. Detroit Lions are number four. Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And rounding out the top five is the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, Isaiah Pacheco, and Rashee Rice. Oh, okay, we've got 10. Buffalo was number 6. Josh Allen, James Cook, Khalil Shakir. Rams, number 7. Matthew Stafford, Kyron Williams, Puka Nacua. The 49ers, thanks to Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle. Number 9, Baker Mayfield, Bucky Irving, Mike Evans. Rounding out the top 10, Dak Prescott, Javonte Williams, and C.D. Lamb.
Man.
Ocho?
Yeah.
Any objections? You like it?
Yeah. I mean, listen, as much as I love my Bengals, there's no reason we should be number one. There's no reason we should be number one. Number one should be the Philadelphia Eagles. Hey, listen, number one should be the Philadelphia Eagles. Listen, I love Chase Brown. Obviously, Joe does what Joe does. Uno does what he does. It's not even close, especially, and obviously, and not to be rude, not to be disrespectful, but where were the Ravens again?
Ravens was 3.
I would put the Ravens in front of the Bengals as well.
Hell, you could make a case Detroit should go in front of the Bengals with Gibbs.
Who was the three? Who was the three for the Lions?
Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And listen, and that's interchangeable over there. You can go Gibbs or Montgomery.
Jameson Williams.
Yeah. So I mean, if anything, to be fair, I'd put the Bengals maybe at 4, maybe 5.
Ocho, this is why I agree with you, and I'm saying
yes, sir.
Because I think the gap between the running backs is greater than the distance between Chase and, say, Amon-Ra St. Brown, or Chase and A.J. Brown, or Chase and Zay Flowers. That's why I think Bengals should be, look, and there's not a gap. There's not that big of a gap. If there is a gap between Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow.
No.
Now, if you want to say, okay, Jalen Hurts doesn't throw the ball, but that's not their offense.
It's not their game.
But Chase Brown with the running back position, and you're talking about Derrick Henry, talking about Saquon Barkley, talking about Jahmyr Gibbs. Nah, man. Nah.
David Montgomery, yeah. Listen, as much as I love my Bengals, I'm fair. I'm going to be fair, and I'm going to be realistic.
You got to be.
I'm going to be fair, and I'm going to be realistic.
Yes. Now, when you talk about Khalil Shakir and the receiving position, I think come on now, Chase. That's like Chase. That's like Brown with Saquon, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs. When you talk about Chase and Khalil Shakir.
Yes.
Now we're on to something. Yeah. McCaffrey, it's kind of hard to have 49ers any higher for the simple fact of health of Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I like the Bucs made it. The Bucs should have made it.
Yeah.
Bucky Irving been sensational. Baker played extremely. Since he's been in Tampa, Baker Mayfield has played extremely well. Let's give credit where credit's due. I have no problem that he's found a home. He's found someone that believed in him and give him an opportunity, and he gets to be Baker Mayfield. The Baker Mayfield that we saw at Oklahoma, we get to see this guy now.
Yeah.
The Cowboys, I don't really have a problem. I don't have a – what was the running back before Javonte Williams got there?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah. Oh, Rico Dowdle. Okay, I look. Okay, 10. Okay, Cowboys, Dak. But Dak's coming off an injury also. Javonte Williams was now he's another year removed from that knee injury. He didn't play very well his last year in Denver. We understand CD, why CD's there.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll talk about that later on when the season get around.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ocho. The Bengals, it's just the mere fact that Chase, the gap between Saquon, Derrick Henry is a bigger gap between Jamar Chase, A.J. Brown, Jamar Chase, and Zay Flowers.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And so with that being said, and I get it. Joe Burrow had a historic. He led the league in passing touchdowns last year. He led the league in passing yards. And I understand Chase won the Triple Crown.
Yes.
But how many yards did Chase Brown have? Because one guy had 2,000.
That's a good question. Not many did
and another guy had 1921.
Right.
And Jahmyr Gibbs, even after splitting carries, probably had 1,400 yards.
That's crazy. Imagine.
I think the gap, with the running back gap, there's a bigger gap between the running back
than it is receivers.
Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Chase Brown.
Yeah.
And there is between Jamar Chase, Zay Flowers, A.J. Brown, and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah.
That's just me. Now, Chad, I mean, y'all can have at it. Y'all can chop it up. Y'all can agree or disagree with Ocho and I said. But I think the Eagles, I would put the Eagles 1. I would put the Ravens 2. Now 3 and 3. Now I'm really having to think about 3, and that's between Detroit and Cincinnati. Ocho. That's just me.
Honestly, because Detroit, and this is no disrespect to Chase Brown, good running back. I'm putting Detroit at 3 simply because they had that double-headed monster. You could just pick who you want to go with, whatever your purpose may be. That goddamn Jahmyr Gibbs and Amon-Ra and Golf is special.
Yes,
it's special.
How many yards did Chase Brown have last year? $990. Okay, he was 10 from 1,000. One guy had 2,000. The other guy had 1921.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah. Look, the Bill. I don't really have a problem with anybody else that's on this list because we're looking down. Okay, we look down. Who else? Could the Texans? With C.J. Stroud, Joe Mixon, Nico Collins.
Nico Collins, that's a good one.
Okay, Jacksonville. Tank Bigsby, Brian Thomas Jr. Okay, you'll leave Trevor Lawrence out. Okay, take him off. They got a triplets, but it doesn't deserve to make the top 10.
Right.
Okay, what about Washington?
Ooh.
Jane Daniels, Terry McLaurin.
Brian Robinson. Yeah.
They was 12.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
The Dolphins, you got Achan, you got Reek, you got Tua.
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
Not in front of the Cowboys. You don't think the Commanders
in front of the Cowboys? Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't think they should be a top 5, but I'm just saying.
Okay. I thought you were saying top 5. I'm like,
No. Commanders nor the other team should be top 5 because although A-Chain the Commanders can't because Brian Robinson. Let me see. Would I take Brian Robinson over Chase Brown? Hell yeah. But I'm not taking him over Saquon. I'm not taking him over Derrick Henry. I'm not taking him over Gibbs. Hell no.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm not taking him there. And I'm not taking, I love Terry McLaurin, but I'm not taking him over Zay Flowers or AJ or Amon-Ra. I'm not.
Whoa. Slow down. You
take him over AJ Brown?
Hold on. You say you're not taking Terry McLaurin over St. Brown?
No, I don't think I'd take him over St. Brown. Because it's you know what, Ocho? Let me tell you why it's hard.
Wait a minute.
Because one plays specifically outside, the other is mainly inside. And so you look at Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra had 115 catches?
Yeah.
He's customarily always over 100 catches because he's the slot. So what was his numbers? Amon-Ra. I'm gonna look. You look up Amon-Ra. I'm gonna look up Terry McLaurin.
That's interesting. I know. T-Mac. I'm gonna call him T-Mac. I can't call him Scary Terry right now. I ain't calling him Scary Terry until they pay him.
Okay, Amon-Ra was second in catches,
right?
5th in yards, 3rd in touchdowns.
What he had in yards? By what?
1263.
How many catches?
2nd in catches. 115.
God.
Yes.
Oh, boy, them boy, hey, they be 115 passes?
No, that's 115 catches. He probably had 145 to 150 targets.
Hey, man. I wish I was able to do the math. If you take my best season, whatever it might have been, and you did the numbers based on yards per catch, I think my highest total season of catches is like 97. If I had 115 catches, I wonder what my numbers would look like.
It's only a handful of guys going to have that many catches when they're deep.
Crazy.
Threat. You got to look. So you got to look at somebody like a Moss.
Yes.
I mean, are you looking at? I mean, I'm talking about a speed guy, a guy that's outside, that's catching the balls like that. Man, they're going to be 1,600, 1,700 yards, Ocho. Because if you think about it, you averaging 15 yards a catch. You average in your best seasons when you had 1,600 yards or high 15s, you was averaging 15 yards a catch. So just imagine 110, 115, 120, 30 catches.
Imagine this during that time. Me, TJ Hoosh, Chris Henry. Imagine if we had what they have implemented in everybody's game plan today. Those little quick screens, those little bubble screens, those little quick passes where they get it in your hands and let you do what you. Man,
only a handful of teams running that. We started adopting that late, like my last year or two in Denver.
Right.
But prior to that, the only team that really did that was the Colts.
Yeah.
They was doing that with Marvin.
What about the Rams? What about the Rams? That greatest.
Yeah, the Rams kind of started it.
Right.
With Isaac, with Hakeem. They would do it. They would do it with Marshall Faulk. They would put Marshall Faulk out and motion him and throw it to him. Holt caught some of those. Isaac Bruce, and then now everybody they'll just raise up and just throw the ball. The guy bubble. He'll be in the slot and he'll bubble back and they'll pop it to him. But it's a different game now, Ocho. We had our time. We played how we played because I can assure you.
Yeah.
I heard Ozzie and Kellen and all the guys like, man, I sure wish we threw the ball like y'all threw it today. I'm like, oh, you think we throw it? Hell, I don't know if y'all seen Denver's offense. Right. Had a whole lot of throwing going on.
Yeah. Oh.
But look, Bengals 1, Eagles 2, Baltimore 3, Detroit 4, Kansas City 5. I would go Eagles 1, Baltimore 2. I agree with you. I would go Detroit 3, Kansas City 4. Not Kansas City, Cincinnati 4.
Yeah, I was going to say, I ain't putting Pacheco them in front of Cincinnati.
No, hell no. Nah.
Yeah.
That's my toss-up. My toss-up is, do I put Detroit 3 and Cincy 4, or do I put Cincy 3 and leave Detroit at 4? But the Eagles and Baltimore should be 1, 2.
Well, hold on. 3. I'm doing Detroit at 3. And I'm putting the Bengals 4.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what my toss-up is.
Oh, okay. Listen, that's not even a toss-up for me. That's a no-brainer.
Wow.
That's a no-brainer on my end.
But me, no-brainer is Eagles at 1, Baltimore at 2.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, Cowboys. But, we talked about Washington. We talked about no, they ain't got no quarterback. And I know Atlanta. Ooh. Atlanta didn't really have the quarterback situation because I can't put that kind of stock because I like Atlanta's running back and I like Drake London.
Bijan is nice. Drake London is nice.
I like Michael Pittman Jr. I like Jonathan Taylor, but I'm uncertain about their quarterback position. You see what I'm saying, Ocho?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about Minnesota. I know Jetta. I know Jones, but who's the quarterback?
J.J. McCarthy.
I ain't seen him throw not one NFL pass.
We just saw with why am I drawing a blank on the quarterback?
You talking about for Minnesota?
Yeah, from last year. Why am I drawing a blank? In Seattle now.
What? Sam Darnold.
Listen, we saw Sam Darnold in New York.
Yeah.
Okay, we saw Sam Darnold. He was somewhere else before he went to Minnesota.
He's with the Jets. He's with San Francisco.
Bingo. We saw what he did with the Minnesota Vikings last year. Mm-hmm. Historic run. Historic season for him individually.
Right.
So what you think J.J. McCarthy going to come in and do?
But you got to realize
Jordan Addison's still there. Justin Jefferson is still there. He going to be all right. He can sling it now. You ain't really got to do much. when you're a quarterback like that, even if it's going to be your first year playing, you're not a rookie, you're going into your second year, but what's around you is so great. All you have to do is just facilitate the ball and don't make any mistakes.
But see, that's the thing. You see how you have to play. You talk about don't make any mistakes. Sam Darnold had a historic season.
Yes.
Now, the thing is, plus he has some season. He was seasoned. He understood this offense because it's a very similar offense to what they run in San Francisco.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting to see. But I understand why they didn't put him up there, because I understand Jones, I understand Jetta, but I'm not sure about the quarterback position.
Right.
I'm just not. So, I mean,
that's fair.
Not the 49ers. The Chargers. What about the Chargers? Lad McConkey, Justin Herbert. They got Najee Harris. But
they do have Najee Harris now. That's right. That's right. I hope Quentin Johnson has a great year this season.